Oh, this should be a fun one here on the ice tonight. Welcome to EA Sports for this hot, competitive matchup. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Knights take possession to get this one underway. Horvat's got it into offensive territory. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Knights take it from the side. Quick pass to Seneca. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gains the zone from the right. Sends the pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. Nürnberg's got the puck. The Knights gain possession in their own end. Kindle's moving the puck through his own zone. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Tiptoes around the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Horvat. Moves it to Cowan. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Moves the puck along the half wall. Point shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Alexiak's working it around in the corner. They've really got him on their heels here now. Takes the return feed. Moves it around. Moves the puck along the boards. Makes the save. The Ice Tigers move to the offensive zone. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. Cowan's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Passes on over to Sanderson. Across the line from center. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Scooped up along the wall by Hurdle.
Ottinger's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Drives to the sweet spot, and it rings the post.
Eriksson X having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Moves it quickly over to Leach. Scores!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Knights are up by one here in the back half of the opening frame after that strike.
Well, and you know that the strategy has been one thing, put the puck to the net, and they have owned the shot share in the opening frame, no question about it, James. Now they find themselves with a one-goal lead. They got to continue to press to see if they can extend it.
And he's knocked off the puck there. They've got numbers here. Here's a chance. Comes up with a big glove save. Slides it over with pace to Letang. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Leach. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Here's a short pass to Leach. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Moves it over to Tkachuk. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked off by Celebrini.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Nürnberg's got the puck along the boards. And that pass goes off a stick. Nürnberg's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, going wide.
You're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Slides it quickly to McKinnon. The Knights play it along the wing. Up along the wing. first period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. The one-timer! Oh, and another quick stop!
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
And he slides it quickly to Schaefer. Look out! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down!
Miller's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Present your ticket stub from tonight's game and receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Nuremberg's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
The Ice Tigers gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Bichelle. Gets in front of it for the block. Here they come on the rush. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Bichelle. And they send it right back to him. Wrist shot from the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Miller's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Quick pass to Cowan. The Ice Tigers take possession here in the open ice. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Sends one up to Cowan. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Here's a feed in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Moves it to Radish. Hammers it. Too much congestion in front. Pushes it across to Yokiharu.
Schaefer's stick breaks, and he logs it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into the play quickly.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Knights have taken a 1-0 lead. McDavid's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Slides the puck to Sanderson. Takes the pass. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Radish. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. From the left side, takes the pass. Dishes it off. Nuremberg's got the puck now. The Ice Tigers get a hold of it. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Radish. McKinnon's got it in the offensive zone. Nuremberg's got a hold of it along the wall. Great feed from the left side. Takes a shot, and he shuts the door on that. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Knights win it in the defensive zone. Great hit on the play. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Knights win the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Here's a shot, and doesn't go. Nürnberg's got it in their own zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. An easy save by Miller. Taken along the wall by Stevenson. Lets it go from the back end. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! Grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Jiricek. Oh, my! Redirected off a stick. Alexiak's got the puck in his own zone. Broken up at center by Draisaitl. Nürnberg's got it near the point. Here's a short pass to Jokiharju. Turns him away. Nürnberg's working the puck near the point. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. Oh, that's blocked. And the pass is intercepted. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the late goings of the period, the Knights lead it 1-0. Nürnberg's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Nürnberg's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. Cowan's won the draw here in their own zone. Moves it to Sanderson. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
Well, James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Ice Tigers are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net. You're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net.
Nürnberg's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Centering pass in front, and that doesn't connect. Moves the puck across to Seneca. Taken by Crevier. Quick feed to Seneca. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. The Ice Tigers need to get one back here as they trail early in this third period despite putting a lot of pucks on net. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Gensel. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, it stays out! Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else. Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Nuremberg's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Draisaitl's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Answered the call there. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Miller's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical. And he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to McInnes. They've got numbers. Feeds it over on the attack. Scores! And look at the glare from the goaltender after that went off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
The Knights are off to a great start here in the third with a quick goal here, now up by 2.
Well, if you looked at the analytics, you'd never believe that they were winning this game by 2, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots, but they have been opportunistic. It's all about quality over quantity.
And that's intercepted by Forsberg. Drives to the paint! Oh, what a glove save! Wow! Miller's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Knights have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. He got thunderstruck. The Knights look to start the transition game. Looking to set up offensively. Scoops up the puck. Lets it go. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Picks up the puck in his own end. Miller's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Knights lead this one 2-0. Puck picked up by Alexiak. Handles it again. Puck grabbed by Johnston. Into the corner now. Here he is in close. He scores! Aye, Captain!
He drives his way to the net and finishes it off with a goal, but it all starts when he's able to hold on to the puck. I mean, he's being jostled, he's being shoved, but he's having none of it, just exemplifying how strong he is. He's got that wide base, and he just pushes forward.
Puck moved over to Gensel. Oh, he hit him and caught all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
How did he stop that one?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Turned aside with the glove by Miller. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Ice Tigers continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. The Knights take possession off the faceoff. Nuremberg's got the puck along the wall. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Loses the coverage there. Stops him cold. Nemestikov's exploring options with the puck. Oh, and he lays out to block it. What a warrior.
That's just a great play and a great read to get in the shot lane and block that shot. Listen, your team's up. You want to preserve the lead. You have to make those kind of sacrifices.
Denies him again.
Miller's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
McDavid's taking it from his own end. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Here's a race for the loose puck. Picked up along the boards by Nemesnikov. Dishes it to Johnston. Takes it to the front. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Knights win the defensive zone face-off. Grabbed along the boards by Alexiak. Puck scooped up by Tippett. Picks it off, and they turn on the pressure. Quick shot. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. The coaches always know the right things to say in a time like this, James. Never give up. Keep going. But it's a different thing when you actually listen and you press, and that's exactly what they did. They were urgent. They continued to press all the way through the third. And for their efforts, they get the equalizer.
Cowan's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Beautiful read in the defensive end by McInnes. Leach's stick handling in his own zone. Look at this. They've got some... Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. Puck is dropped, both sides looking for that golden goal here. The Knights have it from their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Nürnberg's moving it into the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Horvat. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Feeds the puck over. Nürnberg's got control of the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Right off the side of the net. Horvat's lugging the puck. Slides it across to Alexiak. The Knights have it from the corner. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net.
Ottinger's bailed his team out throughout this entire game, and sometimes that's going to happen here, James. It's quantity and it's quality right now. His team has to find a way to push to the perimeter, give him an opportunity to see the puck, and most importantly, find a way to get some energy engaged in this game. They got to get going north and try and generate some offense.
The Knights will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Slides by the check. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Knights looking against the half wall. And he gets in front of that. Quick pass to Draisaitl. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. Nürnberg's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Draisaitl. Sneaks by the poke check. Get